It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Is she actually gonna voice it? Thank you.
Traveler?
Oh.
You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's dance of Subzeruz.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Wait, what? Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the dance of... Oh. Wait. Nilou? So it is Nilou, right?
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Man, she's been trapped in this too.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Yes. Do it. Do it.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
He's fake anyway, dude. Do it. That's what I wanted. Oh.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Of course.
So they're just substitutes.
That makes sense, cause you can hear his voice in the Akasha at the end of each day. Oh.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment. What's up with those flowers? Wait, what?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real
It was
flowers
her.
went extinct after her death.
It was her. I knew it.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend?
It is
I didn't
her.
even notice.
Dude, I knew it.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went
Yeah.
extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilou, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. but okay, I'll try.
It makes so much sense too. There we go.
Hey!
Oh, she's so pretty, dude. Oh,
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise!
I figured that out ages ago.
Purple body Saras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Patty Saras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Correct.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming.
She can hear you, you know.
How should we make Nilu realize that?
It's right there.
Am I dreaming?
Thank you. Good girl.
Huh?
You're talking right frickin'. Okay, never mind.
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Subzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love."
Damn.
In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So the Dendro Archon met him in his dream, instead of him actually going in real life. Damn.
So the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yeah.
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon.
Yeah.
Like the sage in the story.
Now that Nino is aware of it, the stream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Subzeruz festival is almost over too.
Wait, was she gonna dance?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Subzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Oh, but Dunyarzad's not gonna see it though. Or a puppet's going to see it though. God damn it, dude! I fucking hate this game. Oh, that's a cutscene, isn't it? Yeah. She's so pretty, dude.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Subzeruz.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's all fading away. The dream's fading away. That's what that is, right? I think. That looks like it, yeah. Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Yeah. Oh! What? Did Kusanali do that? Is that where she would go? That's where she went to go. Wait. That's where Nahida went, right? To get her? Please? Did she collect her soul or something? Oh, I hope that's true. Nahida, you were actually awesome. If you did that. If Nahida's the one who actually got her to see it, like, I'm rolling for her so hard, dude. It makes me very happy. Oh. Now we're finally...
Good morning, traveler.
Hey, you're finally awake.
My mom feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Yeah, my head hurts.
Paimon's head feels super heavy.
Man.
Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night?
Jeez.
Paimon thinks it was...
You remember that, right?
Subzeruz Festival.
Please tell me you remember all that.
The
Don't.
Subzeruz Festival.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't. Yeah.
Have we finally escaped from the
Okay.
Subzeruz Samsara?
I swear to God, if they were gonna pull like that, you don't remember that shit, I was gonna flip so hard, dude. I was gonna be really pissed.
Quick, take out your Akasha
Jesus.
terminal.
Okay. Oh yeah. What? Oh no. Oh. You're not gonna show it?
She's not in her room. What happened?
What? Oh.
Huh? What usual spot?
The usual spot? Wait, is she okay? Is she actually fine? Oh! What?
Well done, traveler.
Whoa!
Paimon.
Oh! That is not the voice I was expecting.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Subzeruz Festival for me.
What? Huh?
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Wait.
You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Subzeruz.
Oh god, I just had like the biggest like relief like feeling ever, dude. Holy shit. Like I just had that like holy shit, like oh my god, thank god. Oh dude, that's not cool. Oh, did she do that? Did she save her, dude? You saved her, didn't you? You actual MVP. Oh, man.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you?
Oh, yeah!
Like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Subzeruz Festival.
Oh, yeah! Oh, that's right, I forgot, because she just randomly showed up and was like, oh, hi, it's like not acting herself. That was Nahida. And she's inhabiting her body. Because Nahida can inhabit like animals and shit, right? That includes people.
And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
You actual champion.
It's a really long
I
story.
love you.
We shouldn't disturb her. Her
Yes.
consciousness is still weakened.
Yes, Kusanali's awesome. Let's go, dude. Fuck yes.
Let's chat somewhere else.
Actual MVP. Dude. I'm so happy. What the fuck?
Traveler's favorite bench.
Oh my god, I'm attached. I'm attached. Yay! She's okay. Oh. Oh.
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me?
No.
Hasn't it only been a night?
No, it's been a long night.
It's actually been much longer than that.
Nearly 4 hours.
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep that long?
I legit
No
thought
wonder
she
I
was
have
fucking
such a
dead.
headache.
Because that looked like her soul, like, showing up, you know? Like, Kusanagi went to get her soul or something. Damn. Oh god, what a trip, dude. I'm actually kind of exhausted. Man. God, this was good. We're not done yet. We're gonna do like the end thing where she like talks to us, right? God, I'm gonna rant about this a lot after we finish this, by the way. I actually want to make a video talking about this. After we finish this, guys, I'm gonna make like a YouTube thing and just talk about it. Actually, Eggs, do you want to join for that, by the way? Like, let's just talk about this because this was amazing. Like, there's so much to discuss. Like, it's actually kind of crazy.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
Yeah. What'd you do?
After we parted on the last day of the Subzeruz festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described.
Feels kind of weird hearing that, like hearing her voice out of Catherine. It's kind of it's odd.
Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion.
Oh.
Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control.
Oh.
Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
Oh.
But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the Samsara.
Let's go, Kusanagi.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the
Oh,
end.
thank God.
Not a moment too soon.
This is a miracle. Because freaking Nahida's an actual awesome Archon. Holy shit.
Why are you two smiling so happily?
Because it's awesome.
I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
We've already cried.
I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
We've already cried and now we're relieved, man. That's how it works.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. Alright. You two must have a lot of other questions
yeah.
for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer.
Holy
As your
shit.
reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Yeah, this is weird. It's like, you know, at the end of every Archon quest, you get like someone to answer your questions. This is this moment. So this is the very end. What about what that dream I saw in Avidia Forest?
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
Oh.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died.
Oh, she leave it as like a message.
As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King. The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
I just love how even she's just like, huh? Him? I don't give a shit.
Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that.
Nahida's hands are tied. No one likes her, but everyone loves the academia. If she acts against them, she can forget about her people ever accepting her. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it.
Wait. No. Nahida doesn't know, actually. Didn't Nahida, she was born when Greater Lord Rukkhadevata died, right? So that was 500 years ago. That was during the Calamity, which is the Kanraya thing. If they died before that, does she know for sure? That's the thing. She might not actually know.
Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irmin's soul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irmin's soul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irmin's soul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain. The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irmin's soul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irmin's soul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Oh! I thought she could inhabit animals and people too. She just doesn't choose to inhabit people. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong.
How did you do that?
Poor Catherine.
Poor Catherine.
Isn't she like a robot though?
Does this mean you can also occupy
Yeah.
other people's consciousnesses?
Yeah.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha.
She's the first Akasha terminal?
I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Oh shit, she has a keyhole! Huh. That means the Adventurers Guild is Snezhnayan. That's huge. What the fuck? No. Bionic Snezhnayan puppet. Bionic? Dude. What the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. Dude, frickin' the Saritsa's the one giving us all our commission daily primos, man. Yeah, just saying.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No.
Yeah.
Paimon felt something was off about her.
She Robo. Rebooting.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
She's trapped there, right? And I bet you the sages took her gnosis. That makes sense. And that's how the Fatui are gonna get it. They're gonna get it off of the sages through maybe a deal or something.
That story
Or to steal
begins
it.
a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So does that mean when Archons actually die, a new one is born in their place? That's another thing. Like, is that common knowledge? How do they know? How did they know that she was the Archon? How does that work? Because if that's common knowledge, wouldn't the people of Leeway thought, oh, Rex Lapis is dead, that means like a new one should be born, right? To replace him or something? That's That's interesting, right? Like, how does that work? Like, how do... That's interesting. Is that unique? Yeah, see, is that unique to Sumeru? Or something? How did they know that when she was born, she was the Danger Archon? How did they know? How did they decipher that? Right? Because she would have been like a little baby, right? Like... Tysa, the people didn't actually know that. They all think he's dead right now. Wouldn't they think they'd discover, like, if that's the same as this case, wouldn't they think they'd discover, like, the new Geo Archon as, like, a little baby or something? Baby Zhongli. Yeah, no one's like, new Archon where, right? Like... Because they took her birth as a sign of the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata passing, right? So, she died, new one appeared, right? What I'd like to know is how they knew she was the Archon. Did they watch Hoyoverse livestream? The sages are like, oh, hey guys, we're ready for like the 0.0031 like freaking last year Harmkeen, and they're all like watching with their big hats, and they're like, oh, yo, that's the Dendro Archon. Oh, dude, now we know what she looks like. We can go get her. But like, seriously, like, how do they figure that out? It's probably the Gnosis. They might have a Gnosis locator. Because Sumeru is like more advanced, right? They might have a way of locating the Gnosis. We might learn this in the future, mind you. This is probably definitely something we're gonna learn, because these are questions that still need to be asked. This is so good. This is what makes this quest really good too. It still gives you more questions to ponder, you know? This is really good. I love this.
So,
this is good.
The sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest?
Yeah.
How dare they? Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
Beat him up.
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon. Abso-freaking-lutely. You saved her life, man. You went out of your way. You went far and beyond to save her life, man. That's actually MVP. You are awesome, Nahida. Kusanagi, however you like to be, it's kind of like Rick's Lapis Zhongli situation. What would she prefer to be addressed by, Nahida, or she did tell us to call her Nahida? Yeah, I guess so, but it's the same thing, I guess. Yeah, you're an excellent Archon.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Subzeruz festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Aww.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha.
I'm gonna pull you on the gotcha, then you'll have physical freedom. That's how we give her physical freedom, guys. It's 5-star easy.
Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime.
What an awesome person, man. Like, it's not really cool.
Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there.
She's definitely like, I think what I find...
should be enough.
I think what I find the most interesting about her character is, like, she's really competent. Like, she's smart, right? God of Wisdom, it makes sense. But she's also, like, got an inferiority complex toward, in regards to the Greater Lord, because, like, she's trying to live up to her, right? So that's really interesting. That like makes her really humble as well. It's really interesting. Her character's really cool, really in depth. That's good, and she likes analogies too, which is cute. About the sages play Duke. I'm never gonna figure that, man. No, I'm gonna change my freaking my signature to Duke.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru.
Duke.
This is the first time I've seen them step out of line.
No, dude, I'm gonna make like, if there's like an absolutely busted, like Rider National version of a team that has her, I'm just gonna call it Duke because you take a shit on the other freaking... You make a team with her, call it Duke. You take a shit on... I'm sorry, I'm immature as fuck.
I wonder what caused them to go down this path. And
Oh
what
my
they
god.
hope to achieve.
God damn it.
Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Subzeruz Samsara, the situation could have become dire.
Too national. All the Archons so far are shown to deal with some significant flaw of some kind. Yeah. Does Venti really, though? The only flaw I think of Venti is he gets drunk. And he's incompetent because of that. It feels far lesser of a flaw compared to... Oh, Zhongli too. Zhongli's flaw is more of a gimmick. Raiden and Nahida definitely have actual proper character flaws. That's the thing. Zhongli doesn't really have a flaw. It's really just his Mora thing, right? That's more of a gimmick than a flaw. It's more of his character's silly thing. Kind of like her with analogies. That's his silly little gimmick that gives him a bit of personality. What is Zhongli's flaw? Oh, his contract. No, that's right. Yeah, my bad. No, you're absolutely right. His over-reliance on contracts, actually. I remember his Salt God thing. He was so solidified in his contract with those people, where even when it came to like just a small change that both people be happy with, he's like, nope, it's in contract. It's sealed in stone. That's a good point, actually. I did completely forget about that. No, that's true. Okay, what about Venti, though? What's Venti's flaw besides being drunk? I can't remember. Dealing with loss? He has no responsibility for his nation. Yeah, his over-reliance on contracts can definitely be perceived as a flaw. Because that's like, because common sense, right? Like, what if, does common sense overrule a contract to him? Probably not. And we've seen that through the Salt God quest line, right? And that's interesting. You shall feel the wrath of the rock, as he says.
I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Interesting. So we should look for people, kids. Are the kids sus? The kid was not the suspect. Oh, whoops.
I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Yeah, okay, so we should keep an eye on people who are not wearing their Akasha terminals.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Kainari to join some kind of project.
Oh, yeah.
Could it be related? Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed.
Oh, we will punish them.
But I'll have to be discreet.
I will
or they'll see me coming.
Punish the heck out of them, man. No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
Because the kids aren't wearing them, dude, and they're the only ones who have said that have dreams.
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Proper freaking gander.
Misdirection? The sage has convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this.
Yeah.
Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Like, yeah. Because, like, if the kids would talk about their dreams, they'll be, like, talked down on, like, oh, you shouldn't have that, you know. You're just a kid, you know, kind of thing. You'll not have them one day, and that's when they get the Akasha terminal, probably.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge.
Seekers of knowledge.
To be honest,
Can't
maintaining
knowledge.
Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while.
That is perfectly fair. You rest up, my little friend, and I will see you
You don't need to worry
when I
too
press
much about the
F3.
sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Subzeruz Samsara in the immediate future.
Oh. That's good.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
Yeah. Have a
What
snooze.
a relief. This is truly the most
That's adorable.
exhausting birthday I've ever had.
How many days has she been awake for? Because remember, she was talking to us in the dream world, right? For like oh my god, how many days? Like hundreds, most likely, right? Damn, she a hard worker, dude. You deserve that good long rest there.
Traveler?
Oh, she back.
Paimon? Why am I here?
Oh, she back.
Do either of you know?
Hi, Catherine. I want my daily commissions.
Sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker.
I did my commissions. Come on, 20 primo, man.
I see.
I
should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm
That's
fine.
actually a key holder.
I better go. Thank you.
Dude, I will get frickin' Sora to open her up. That sounded wrong. Never mind. Forget what I said. Where am I done? Oh, we're still going. What? No, that's a side quest. Oh, the Archon quest is done. No, that's it, guys. Wow. Wow. Damn. And I get this. Holy frickin' shit. Tastes good. 3 seconds. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you're 5 second cooldown. 5 seconds, that's it. Dude, I can E. My E is cooldown. Oh, that's so good. Dude, Dendro Drive is so good. So good. Oh, I'm happy. This game's so good. This game's so good, guys. Oh, man. Did I like the quest? Hell yeah, I like that quest, dude. Oh, my God. God damn. That was so good, guys. Wow. They definitely... Like, Hovis definitely learned from their mistakes, right? Like, a big problem that people had with the second Dendro Archon quest was people had a problem with Tepe, right? His character wasn't built up enough for you to actually be sad about him. But they did that really well with, oh my god, what's her name already? God, I forgot her name already. What's her name? D. Oh shit, is she still sitting on the bench? D, Uncle, or D. D, where are you, D? Dinuzad, thank you. Holy frickin' shit. Dinuzad. Man. I hard disagree. Dinuzad is literally Tepe. You forgot their name, but they did the job all right. No. That's what I mean. Like, Dinuzad is literally Tepe. Like, she's that character, right? She's that character. Where you, like, you get attached to them. They're part of the quest. You get and then something bad happens to them, and that gives you an emotional drive, right? That was done very well. I got really attached to her because she's just a really good character, right? And what makes it even better is her disease. We've learnt about it from Collei, right? So that was an extra thing. Like, once we realized she had it, we're like, oh shit, right, Collei talked about that, you know? Like, so many pieces, like, the pieces of the puzzle were put together so well with this quest. It's so, like, it's so well written. Dinuzad had really nice connections to Daya and Nilo. Yeah, that too, yeah, Daya as well, yeah. I'm so glad she lived. Like, and also, it wasn't like a dissatisfying way for her to survive too, right? Like, you genuinely thought she died, but it was because of Kusanali and Nahida actually, you know, using that space that you went into, that you discovered, to go to try and save her. So her saving her, one, made sense because one, she's an Archon, so she obviously has the ability to do that. And it's just it's that kind of like, it doesn't feel like shit, you know? Because there's a lot of times in media where you think a character dies and they suddenly just get its machina back to living. It's like, oh, okay then. But no, that was like, that was good. Like, that was done in a way that makes you go, oh, thank God. You know, not like, oh, what? Oh, okay, cool. You know, that kind of feeling, you know? Like, and I hate that. I hate that feeling of being dissatisfied with a reveal that doesn't make sense, you know? But her being alive was like that big relief, and it also made sense because Nahida was there. She goes off to do something, and it's just like I just explained it obviously, but like it was just good, you know. I'm running out of words to describe it.